guys, welcome back. I'm Edith for those of you who are new. Welcome to Model Workshops. Today we're going to talk about, ready? Portfolios. Yes, in modeling, a portfolio is super important. This is my portfolio. I am signed with the Numa Network. Inside we have all of my portfolio photos. And a portfolio is super important because portfolio, as a model, a portfolio is our resume. So companies, clients, agencies will book you off of your portfolio and the photos you have in your portfolio. It is your resume. And this resume, it has to have the right photos, the right looks. It has to be diverse in there. You show up to a casting, you always have your portfolio on hand. And mine is a book. It's a book. It's a little dated. People have their portfolios on iPads now. So some people just carry their iPads and you always want to carry your portfolio with you. Your portfolio is your resume. Your comp card is your business card. This is my Numa Network comp card. You have my main photo, my name, the agency that they get in touch with. On the other side, we have 3 photos, different looks. They just showcase me in different angles, lighting, my face, my body. We have my measurements, my name, and then right here where the company client can contact to book me. So when I go to a casting or an audition, I take my portfolio, I try on their clothing, they get my measurements, I do a little walk, a little runway walk, we sit down, go through my photos, and then at the end of the casting, I make sure always to leave my comp card, my business card, so that they know, like, they're going to see, the casting directors are going to see 100 other girls in that casting, and they need something to remember you by. So very, very important, your comp card and your portfolio. Now, your portfolio as a model is never finished. It is never, ever, ever fully finished. It is a working portfolio. And the reason why is because you are never done growing. You are always changing. Your body's changing. Your face is changing. We age through time. As we are changing our looks, our hairstyles, our colors, the photos inside of our portfolios change to match that most current us. And then our talent gets better. Like in the first couple of photo shoots we do, we are a little more stiff and don't really know our body or how to pose for the camera. And then as the as we get more practice in front of the camera, we're more, soft. We know our angles. We know what looks good on the face and how to move our bodies to look best and most flattering. So with that said, your portfolio is a working portfolio. You're always updating the photos in there. You are always working on it. How do we go about getting all these photos and filling our portfolio? You can do test shoots with photographers, maybe your agency if you have an agency, or if you don't, you can find photographers off of Instagram, Model Mayhem, Model Management, those 2 are websites. The Hub, creative groups with makeup artists, photographers, stylists. You just network, and you can do this thing that's called a test shoot. So a test shoot is where the model and the photographer get together and they do a shoot. So the model brings a wardrobe, all of this wardrobe, hair, makeup done by the model, and the photographer comes, has the lights, has the camera, and they collaborate on in a photo shoot. Sometimes there's a fee for test shoots, sometimes there's not. It just depends on the photographer you're working with. I've seen some photographers charge a fee during a test shoot, and that's more depending on how established the photographer is. And sometimes there's no fees. Sometimes it's just it's collaboration. When there's no fees, it's more known as a time for print. So in that case, the photographer is exchanging prints, and we're in a digital era, so digital edits and prints, and you as the model are exchanging your time. So it's a time for print, and that works for both the model and the photographer because both are updating and working on their portfolio and growing, and both are hoping that these photos in the future will result in jobs, because that's what it is. You want to translate your portfolio into booking a job. Another verbiage that they call time for prints, I hear this one on Instagram, is collaboration. So photographers will DM you, hey, let's collaborate. I have these ideas, these concepts, let's bring them to life. And you choose, again, time for print. You're exchanging your time for prints, you're collaborating, and you're posting these photos on your social medias for marketing. You are adding the best ones. Like, you want the best, high quality, clean edits, the best photos in your portfolio, because these photos are the ones that are going to get you hired for jobs. And your portfolio is different than your Instagram. So I'll explain that right now. It's test shoot, time for print, collaborations. I feel like there's one more. Oh, and then there's the rate. You can hire a photographer and pay their rate. You're in charge at that point. It's not a collaboration. It's two minds working together to create something beautiful. At this point, you're in charge. This is your concept, your idea, and you're just paying the photographer their rate, and they're producing your product. Now, keep in mind, photo shoots, the photographers, depending on how they work, if they're like a little slower on snapping, or they're just like snap away, keep in mind, like, out of those 1,000, 2,000 photos, only 5 will be like super amazing, will be the shots. So you make your selection, which are the best, and those are the ones that are edited. Not every single photo. Photo shoots, it's just the way it is. And then the better, like, the more practice you get, the better you get, the higher your ratio will be, the higher you can produce the shot, the quicker it is. And in the future, that translates into like your value as a model, because someone's going to want to hire a model that can produce that money shot in like 30 minutes, as opposed to someone who produces that money shot in 5 hours. Because there's like, companies are saving time, you know, they're saving time and resources, and then your rate can be higher as a model, because you do have that skill set to produce that photo. Like, I know modeling's like glamorous, and it looks all glamorous, and makeup and hair and lights and posing and like fierce, and you let that diva inside of you out, but it doesn't work. Like, you're giving a lot of energy, you're holding postures, you're very uncomfortable, the temperature's either freezing, hot, whatever, and you have to be selling that idea, that concept, whatever it is. You are there to make that concept come to life. So it looks glamorous, but it's work. For anyone who has modeled, they know it's work. So yes, that is all very important. I'm going to take you through my photos and explain what is a good portfolio shot to have in there, and what is a bad portfolio shot, because there are bad shots. Like, some shots are great, those definitely belong in your portfolio, and some are, hey, that's maybe just for Instagram, and just keep it on Instagram, but don't add it to your portfolio. And there's a huge difference, and being a model and recognizing those differences is super important, because you know how to market yourself strategically so that more brands want to work with you, so more brands hire you. I said earlier, Instagram and portfolio is different. Instagram, it's more showcasing all these different looks, brands you've worked with, modeling, and I've gotten hired off of my Instagram, so yes, it's important. The portfolio is a little more clean cut. You want 0 logos, you want the best shots in there, one from each set of photo shoots, where Instagram, like, you go on photo shoots, and that's like your set, because that's the photo shoot, and you can post like the 10 best ones off of that set and make it work good on the Instagram, to whereas in your portfolio, you really only want 1 or 2 of that look, because you want a very diversified portfolio, but you don't want to sit there with a client and have 100 photos in your portfolio. They're not going to look at 100 photos. They don't have time. They don't have time. So you have to be able to show them 5 photos, 10 photos, and they're like, wow, blown away. every single photo is different. There's a different look. It's very diverse. The makeup's different. The hair's different. Your facial expressions, your body language, and every single one is a money shot. When I say money shot, I mean it's like the campaign shot. It's the shot these brands are going to want for when they run their campaign on whatever product it is you're modeling. So that is very important. Let's look at some photos and let's explain what makes it a good photo and what makes it a bad photo.
I posted this photo on my Instagram with the caption, "Is it a good or bad photo for a portfolio?" And the answer is, it's a bad photo. The reason why is because there is a big Puma logo on the sweater. You see, I'm using my portfolio photos to market to brands. If a similar brand sees the Puma logo, they're not going to want to hire me to represent their brand. They know I'm representing a competitive brand. So although the facial expression is nice, the body language is nice, it has that logo. Let's go ahead and take a look at two excellent examples of photos that belong in a model portfolio. Both of these photos are strong, especially because both of them show a wide range of personality in the face. You have one where the face is a big, joyous smile, and then the photo right next to it, it's more of a smirk, and it's giving you a different vibe. Both of the body language in both of these photos is excellent. One of them, you have some dynamics with the bent arm and the hand through the hair. The other one, it's like you're up straight, but you're still creating a curve with that like hinge forward and that twist out, and the arms are not distracting, they're not in the way. In both of these photos, there are no logos. The clothing is simple. It flatters me. It's just short jean shorts, white throwover in one. The other one, the white throwover comes off and we add a hat. It's essentially the same outfit. It's the same pair of shorts and t-shirt, but it's showing how I was able as a model to showcase that outfit in two distinct ways. There is diversity there. I can take an outfit and make it more fun and add a hat and smile, or I can make it a little more like mysterious or flirty and give it a smirk and a different type of personality in the face and throw on the jacket, and then the jacket's not, or the throwover, throw on the throwover, and the throwover's not all the way up, it's like off. Again, no logos. The edit is clean. It's not overly edit. Like my teeth in the one with the hat, I have a gap between my tooth. That gap is there. With editing for portfolio photos, it's about enhancing the model's natural beauty. You don't want to completely change around my face. You don't want photos that completely change your face. You want photos that, yes, there are touched ups. I have the acne's gone. It's airbrushed finish, but you still see the essence of me. It's still my nose, my eyes, my lips. You have the creases underneath my eyes. There's a lot going on here, yet there's a lot of simplicity because it's showcasing me, and that's what you want to do. You want to give the client a plain blank canvas, and this photo is that blank canvas. You also want to provide a more edgy look along with that blank canvas because you want to be able to paint the photo to the client. Yes, I can be an edgy model. I can take risk and do edgy poses, flip my hair. I can rock a more edgy makeup style, darker look, darker eyeliner, and colorful. So you have both the blank canvas and the edgy photos side by side, and that allows potential clients to look at the photos and say, wow, this is just the blank canvas, and if I were to add a more edgy look, she is capable of executing that. The look does not take over the model. It's not overwhelming on the model. It doesn't outshine the model. The model can handle that look and embrace it, and it's more complementary to the model. And then again, you want to add photos of jobs that you potentially want. So if I want to do a beauty campaign, I'm going to add a photo that is very emphasis on the makeup, on the beauty, because I want to show you that yes, I can be this model. And these are just more examples of photos that are in my portfolio. You have a wide range of emotion in the face, you have diversity, you have moody shots, you have editorial shots, you have lifestyle shots, you have fitness shots. They're all here, 0 logos, different postures. It's just showcasing me and what I can provide to the client as a model if they choose to hire me.
All right, now you know what are those money shot photos to add into your portfolio and which ones are, better suited for social media. Again, your portfolio is your resume, your comp card is your business card. Now you know you're totally gonna rock this world and you're totally gonna be able to submit your portfolio to jobs, to agencies if you wanna get signed by an agency. Which, by the way, you do not need a portfolio to submit to an agency. All you really need are digitals. So we'll go over that in our next video. But hey, if you do have a portfolio, a working portfolio, go ahead, submit that in with your digitals. Like, it just adds value. Now you know, you're all ready, you're gonna rock this world, you're gonna submit, get hired, get jobs. We live in an abundant world. There's opportunity for all of us. Like, companies are not all looking for the same girl. They're not all looking for the same look. Some may be looking for me. Some may be looking for you. So just keep submitting. You're going to hear those no's. Just like brush it off. It's okay. It wasn't meant for you. Yours is out there. You just got to go get it. Which you will, because you're ready. You have a portfolio. But let me know what you think, what you like, what you want to hear more of. If I missed anything, down below in the comments, tell me your personal modeling story. If this video is beneficial for you, share it. Share it with anyone who is a model starting in the industry, who's already in the industry and just needs a little brush up on their skills. And let's build this empowering community of models. Like, we are here, we can help each other grow, we can help each other out, we can empower one another, and there's room for all of us to grow. We just have to align yourself with your higher self and your higher calling and blah, blah, blah. How are you gonna align yourself to your purpose? How are you gonna align yourself to what is yours and attract that into your life? Yeah. So, you're ready to rock this? Like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe if you want to see more of this content. And be love. Thanks.